We're notifying viewers that you are live. Let them know, let them know. Daily Naruto, what's up, what's up, what's up? How's your night going? About to have Drock call in about a few minutes. He's going to be calling in a few minutes. He got parole board tomorrow. We're going to be talking about a lot. G Star, salute. G Star, shout out to G Star. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, sir. How you doing? How you doing, G Star? We about to get Drock on the phone in a few seconds. I'm excellent, my brother. Know what I mean? Doing great out here. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got what's your favorite videos on Inside the Box Films? Getting mad notifications. Damn. Drock gonna be calling in a few minutes. We're gonna talk about pretty much he goes to see the parole board after being in there for 15 years. He got sentenced to 15 to life in 2006. Tomorrow he sees the parole board after all them years, man. God willing, they grant him parole. Then you Garcia, salute to you, man. Hope everybody's blessed out there. Grips, salute. And did you see how many people I got in? How's everybody doing, man? Let me get some comments. Talk to me. Is anybody even in here? Do I got any viewers? It's my first time being on live, so I don't really know how this works. Blue Baller, shout out to you. Shout out to you, my brother. Well, what's y'all favorite video on Inside the Box Films? Y'all got any questions about prison? I need some interaction here. I need somebody to say something. Frank, what up? Let me get some comments so I know I got people, I got people in here. Anybody would like to go live with me? Let me know. J Scoop, what up? D-Rock should be calling any minute now. On point. Shout out to you. Talk to me, man. Need somebody to talk to me. Austin, what up? 920. Give me some feedback, man. What's your thoughts on prison? Can I get some? What's good, homie? How you? Hope all is well out there. I hope everybody's doing good. You just came home? Yo, hop on the live. How can I get you on this live? Request to get on the live. Request to get on the live. Austin Williams. Request to get on the live. You want to get on the live, bro? I'll be more than happy to get you on the live. This is my first time being on live, so I'll be more than happy to have you on the live. How is it being home? Know what I mean? How do you feel? Alright, I'll give you some time. That's D-Rock right there. Yo.
Okay. So he's gonna call in 2 minutes.
Huh?
He's gonna call in 2 minutes.
Alright.
But we're gonna try, because what it is, you wanna record the actual the automation when he calls?
Nah, we live, so I'm gonna be. They can see me, but they can hear him. Like we live right now. We got
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is that he's gonna call, and then when he calls, I'll connect.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
There you go. He's calling now. Give me 1 second. Okay.
All right. D-Rock's coming in on the line. He about to call right now.
Huh?
Nah, I'm talking to the live.
An incarcerated individual at New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Y'all know it's real once y'all hear that.
1. To refuse charges, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
And it's big man of the hour.
Yo, what's going on?
All right, we got the man of the hour. We got the one and only co-creator D-Rock is on the phone right now, live from prison.
D-Rock himself.
Oh, Mr. G-Mac himself. How y'all guys doing? Inside the box. We live and direct. Y'all already know where I'm at. Behind that box, in that box. But you know I'm always thinking outside that box. They got me in Collins right now, correctional facility. You know, obviously a couple months ago, y'all knew I was in Attica. You know, it's been a long journey. We here. You know, I'm at the end of the road now. Ready to go to this board. You know, it's a lot of stuff weighing on me. A lot of things on my mind. I also got a court hearing date for this illegal sentence, for the double jeopardy issue. Man, we fighting, man. We fighting, G. You heard? We fighting, man.
That's a fact. Yo, let me know in the comments. Tell me if y'all can hear him clearly. Tell me in the comments if y'all can hear D-Rock clearly.
Yo, so for the Inside the Box fans, I gotta let y'all know I'm like a dinosaur to this whole internet thing, but like I'm trying to get the wave. I'm really live, I guess, right now. What's goody Inside the Box? I don't hear nobody. What's good?
Nah, they. I'm trying to get. I bet we can hear you. He said he can hear you perfectly. We just got somebody that said he just came home. I believe a couple of days ago. He said I'm always thinking cops are gonna show up and not even doing nothing. I don't know.
Yo, wow, man, that's big, man, because that's something that I deal with on a daily basis, man. You know, going through these experiences in here, man. Like, obviously, you know, G, you know, you witnessed it. I done been through some of the worst things you could possibly go through. And even till this day, I had those moments where, you know, I might see a CO or see an officer and get this certain feeling of uneasiness because of how nasty it could get in here at times, man. But, you know, my mindset is getting past this right now. You know, I'm looking forward to getting home. You know, obviously the fight ain't over because I don't know if I'm going to make it home. You know, I got the L on the back as of right now. We all know that. You know, I'm in the courts right now fighting for this illegal sentence, for this double jeopardy. Me and my son Dennis Almonte, my brother. But, you know, besides that, you know, the whole thing that I'm looking forward to tomorrow is just positive energy. You heard, bro?
Absolutely. You gotta be, you know what I mean? Gotta put that positive energy out there. Nothing but good vibes. You gotta, know what I mean?
Yeah, because right now, you know, as we all know, this COVID-19 thing has really changed the prison system, bro. Like, you know, before this came about, you know, everything was pretty much set in stone. You know, visits, packages, food. You know, just your way of living was pretty much organized to a certain degree. Now, nothing is promised, bro. Like in this jail I'm in, we haven't had a vendor for this commissary in the last 2 months. Nobody in this jail really got food unless you're getting food packages. And then these people is going crazy with these food packages. You understand what I'm saying? As far as like what they want to let in, what they don't want to let in. So for the dudes who's coming up right now, man, I feel for y'all, man. For the family members that's being there supportive, man, I appreciate y'all. If y'all don't have nobody appreciating y'all, just know we do. And on this show, this is what we represent. You know, we represent anybody who was incarcerated, anybody who knows anybody that was incarcerated, who's been through the struggle, who knows what this system is all about. As we all know, I got a wife. Her name is Parole, Jessica. She's been doing this with me for 7 years.
Mrs. D-Rock.
Yeah, Mrs. D-Rock, and she's even told me for these past 2 months just how much this has had a wear and tear on her, this whole COVID epidemic thing. You know, when you do get a visit, you can't touch a visitor. You know, they coming up 7-8 hours away from New York City to just be able to stare at you. You know what I'm saying? Which is all good, but when you're having a conversation and you want to see your significant other smile and you can't, it hurts. So, you know, all the little things and all the little stuff that we don't get to really think about that mean something to us are really big. You know what I'm saying? A hug, a kiss, you know, just a little bit of food so we don't got to eat the diet that they want to serve us because y'all can sow me dreams and Tuscan bean nightmares. I know y'all hear me inside the boxes. Y'all niggas, excuse me, can't say that. If y'all was in jail, I know y'all know about Yakisobi and Tuscan bean nightmares. That's terrible. I don't wish that on no man. It's bad. But G, so what you had, I know you had wanted me to call in. You said you wanted to go live to ask me about certain things about, you know, me preparing for the parole board or like what exactly was on your mind, G?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I just want to I was putting up a picture of you and Jess too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm about to ask you a question right now. Pretty much, what's your mindset? Like, what's your, know what I mean? What's going through your mind? I mean, how you feeling about after all these years, 15 years, you're about to go see the parole board tomorrow?
I'm gonna try to sum it up I feel like I'm still alive. I feel like I ain't there yet, and I feel like I will succeed. I just need an opportunity. I think it all starts with a mindset. Coming from where we came from, you know, we come from the bottom, bro. And I didn't know that there was better choices to be made than what was in front of me at the time when I came to prison. Obviously, you know, we all products of our environment. You know, you got some men who are innocent, but I'm gonna just keep it on the eye right now for myself. The biggest thing I look forward to is being proud of the man that I am today. You heard?
Yeah, I just put up a picture of you when you was young.
Being proud of the man that I am today and being able to share my experience with other people, you heard? That's one of my biggest things. If I could have somebody learn off my experience, if I could have some kids see the light and know that this prison shit is not the way, believe me, I want to do it, because guess what? Nobody did that for me. They made it seem like this was the fad, this was the way. But listen, man, it's not, man. People is coming in here and being forgotten about. Gang forgot about us, man. And niggas is, excuse me again, we getting lost up in the system also. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want nobody to ever be forgotten about in this system, because it's so easily be forgotten. You know that saying, the absence grows fonder as the mind goes on. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like when you're out of sight, you're out of mind.
Fact.
And so, for myself right now, I'm just looking at my experiences or the journey that I've been through. I'm obviously here for a reason, and I want to share that with some people. So if there's any questions about this experience that you have, like that you would like to know, obviously, I'm over here in Collins. That's where the guy Roddy was at, Mr. Valley Road. That's my guy. He already know we in the building.
Yeah, D-Rock was
You know what's crazy? What's crazy? You know how you was just asking me? You was like, "How you feeling?" You know how I'm feeling?
How you feeling?
You know how I'm feeling, G? I feel like I do this shit with no pressure. I can make a movie, make a scene. Only you're married to cheese. That's how I'm feeling when I step in there tomorrow. And I'm just feeling like it's good vibes, man. Positive vibes. I just want good energy, and I want to thank Inside the Box supporters, Inside the Box fans, everybody that's a part of this movement. Hocus 4/5, man, I appreciate you. The whole Bronx, my family, everybody who's been there with me in this 15 years. Yo, G, thank you for doing what you're doing, because you're giving us a voice. My wife who's been carrying these bags, walking these highways, taking these trips, these 8-hour trips, man, it's hard. But she does it with her chin up every day, because she knows that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and we trying to make it to that finish line. For Capone, for all of the guys who raised me, man, to know, listen, man, you better be a man, keep and never fold, stay sturdy. That's one thing I could always appreciate. Certain people just walking into my life, changing my mindset, understanding that I got more to offer to this world, and I can find my purpose. At one point I didn't really think like I mattered. I didn't think like nothing mattered, because as you know, I grew up in foster care, no mom, no dad at one point because of drug addiction, which was whack. But guess what? That's not gonna make me. What's gonna make me is who I am today. That's just what I came from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be another statistic, and I'm gonna show the world that just because you have a setback doesn't mean you can't come back. You could definitely come back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where we at, G. Like I said, I appreciate you. I got some brothers here that I really want to pull through. I got my son Rose Harlow 4/5, my son Joel Santana's brother. Dipset Joel Santana. I got his brother here with me. I really want him to speak soon. I want him. I don't know if I got to tell you, but the other day something happened, and it was crazy, bro. The tension in the air is sticking in jail right now. That it's a lot of mean mugging, it's a lot of ugliness, it's a lot of nastiness. So I'm just trying to like shake it off and keep the good vibes. You heard? Keep the good vibes. But
gotta stay
before
positive.
that, like I said, before we introduce Mr. Rose himself, Harlem's own, I also got another dude I want to introduce, which was Shawoo. That's another brother. He's from Buffalo, New York. We want to make sure, we repping from everywhere. We not on no geographical. We just rep real, recognizing real, and we want the real to hear us. If you real and you hearing us, if you about this movement, if you supporting me, let's go. Let's do it together. You know what I'm saying? Because we need more love in this world. We need less hate. We need more of that. We need more positive. Let's uplift each other. Because right now, a lot of dudes is acting like they crabs in a barrel. You don't got to do that no more. There's different ways to win, man.
That's a fact.
Everybody got their own mind. Everybody got their own brain. You just got to find your niche and do what you do. And don't hate on the next man, because hate only brings negativity. You know what I'm saying? You heard, bro?
Yeah, I'm listening, bro. Everybody tuned in. Everybody listening. Mad people is coming in. Everybody's listening to you. So, shout out to Ohio. Somebody just came in from Ohio. They talking from.
Oh shit! What's up with Ohio? You know LeBron. You know he did that for Ohio. What's up, LeBron? Yeah, that's another brother that I look at. You know, as well as another dude who, you know, he could have did so much, but he went back to his community and tried to change it. And not for nothing, that's something that me and the people that I want to deal with, we want to do too. We want to change our communities that we came from because they wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had better, you know, maybe technology, better stuff in schools, you know, more better teachers, you know, giving us a better mindset to go out and give us belief that we could do something, maybe we would have. But a lot of the times, I know when I grew up, man, I felt like I was outcasted. I felt like I didn't have a voice. I felt like, let me go follow them because this looks good and I know this is going to pay the way, instead of me doing this other thing, because this other thing like education in school, it seems like it's not the cool thing. I was going the other way. But, you know, today we men, we got minds, and, you know, that's why I'm here. Like I said, I'm here to shed light on us as a people, because that's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I see myself, I look at my son, I look at my daughter, I look at my family, right? And when I see my son, I see a reflection in me. And when I actually talked to my son, Jariel, shout you out. I know you hear me, boy. We here. We in the building, in the blendy. But look, I talked to him earlier, right? And we was actually talking about...
Yeah, that's crazy, because somebody... go ahead, my fault, go ahead.
No, I said, because I was talking to Jariel earlier, and I was talking about how proud I am of him on the man he is, because my son is a young man. He's 17 years old. Guess what? Inside the box, that was the same age I came to jail, and I ain't been home since. But you know, me looking at him at this 17-year-old state and his mindset and where he's at, I know that I molded him the best way I could have from my predicament. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, being behind the glass, being behind bars, being behind barbed wire fences, and your son watching you grow up and also himself grow up through that, it can be kind of traumatizing, but at the same time, you know, it can also wake them up also as to how real the world can be. And if you make the wrong choices, how ugly it could get. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a product of that, you know, at that age. So when I look at him and I see the choices that he's making, and he's a barber, and he's working, and he's doing this, and he's doing that, all I see is that he looked at me and said, Dad, I can't do that because that wasn't the right way, so let me do this. And I'm just so proud of my son for who he is. And, you know, every time I talk to him, he encourages me. He gives me strength. And for my son to be doing that for me, because at times, you know, like I tell you all the time, bro, 15 minutes, I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I ain't give up yet, but the shit get heavy sometimes, bro. You hear me? I got the bumps on my back, too. That shit the zoo. Come on, bro, this shit get real heavy. So it's like, for my son to give me that extra strength sometimes, that means a lot to me. For my daughter to do the same thing, to tell me that she knows that she believes in me and believes that I'm going to be great. For me, instilling that in them and knowing that they're great and seeing the confidence in them, that says that I have done something. Obviously, I haven't done everything because my job is not done, but I know that I'm getting through. I know that I'm getting through to my people, and that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, just thank you for, you know, thank you to you, thank you to everybody. Man, thank you to even my boy Roddy. We done had him talk like he was there. He was in the trenches. He done been messed with. He done been to them coops where they was throwing him. The police just messing with him for no reason, throwing him in the box for nothing. I remember we was there together, you know. So, like, this struggle of this and what people go through, obviously, you know, the average person on the outside who has never been through this will never know, but you giving us a voice and you giving us a chance to be heard and giving other people a different insight and different perspective. And that's beautiful, G. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me, and I know that means a lot to the fellas in here also. You know what I'm saying? So before I go, you know, I'm inside the box. You know, we speaking value, Mr. D-Rock. I was going to throw the Harlem Zone, Mr. Rose. Yo, I got you, bro. Let me do this.
Yo, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So, yeah, like I said, I had wanted to throw the bro Rose and the bro shawoo on just so they could speak some pieces. Because I know you said you had wanted to ask some questions, knowing that that's Joel's brother and all that. Knowing he's from Harlem Zone, one of the real right guys, probably one of the truest left. And my boy shawoo, who's very, very, very spiritual. He gives me a lot of good energy, good vibe, and just keeps me to have my faith in God, knowing that there's a higher power.
Somebody just commented that positive thinking, positive people, positive actions.
Yo, and listen, man, that is so big, man, because positive can only mean one thing. Positive. You can say that in different languages, but you know positive equals positive, and that's positive. And not for nothing, we need more of that in this world. Because you know what's in this world right now? Negative.
Yeah, that's all they want to broadcast. They want to put fear in our hearts, man. That's all they posting, man. They posting the negative, know what I mean? They putting on the news, negativity, put fear in our hearts. They ain't trying to uplift us, man. They trying to bring us down and have us in them cages, man.
Especially, not only in them cages, but just brainwashers in general with this whole corona thing. And, you know, every other day you got the Delta, you got the JetBlue, you got the Omicron, you got the Cray. I be like, yo, it's just always a new name for something, and nobody ever has an answer. You coming right now. Mr. Rose just pulled up himself, Mr. Harlem himself.
I'm gonna put up his pic. Yeah.
Yeah, put up his pic real quick. I'm about to throw him on the vibes right now. Hey, yo, inside the box fans, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. But y'all need to hear this, because this guy right here is a little different. Yeah, explosive. Get him.
Yo, what's the good word?
Yo, what's good, my brother? How you doing?
Hey, shit, inside the box, what up?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Tell the people who you are. We got a lot of viewers tuned in. Know what I mean? Tell them who you is. Introduce yourself.
Alright, this Rose from the Hill, you heard? Sugar Hill. My gram is ROZAY_ROSE51. Once again, it's ROZAY_ROSE51. That's my gram. But yeah, this Rose, man. Joel's my cousin. I'm pretty sure y'all probably already know that. And,
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I got a picture of you up with the homie Joel's and all that.
Yeah, that's Big Bro. That's my cousin, man. My cousin and all that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Y'all look alike. Yeah, y'all definitely, you can definitely see the resemblance.
Big head nigga. Big head.
That's a
What's up,
fact.
though? What's up?
So how long you been in?
I've been down since 2015, man. It's been this shit 6 years.
That's a little stretch, man. That's a little stretch.
Yeah, man. Not for nothing. I ain't never thought I'd be in this position, bro. Like, I ain't never think that I had it all. Like, I had it all.
You want to speak on what? Know what I mean? Where you what was your position and pretty much like what got you in that position, and how you reflect on it now.
Like, what you mean? Like, being with bro or being in here?
Yeah, in general, like, know what I mean? Like, before you got in there to what got you in there, or, know what I mean? I mean, of course, you don't got to speak on nothing you don't, know what I mean? You don't feel comfortable or you don't want to, but...
I know. Nah, I got you. Basically, those is Joel's, his brother twin, you know, Lefty, those is my big bros. Like, they practically raised me. They showed me everything I knew. Like, and not for nothing, like I tell all my peoples in here, I didn't know what I had until I came to jail. I just thought it was regular for me to be running around with $40,000 on my neck and running around $250,000 cars. I thought it was regular until I stepped back and came to jail and really analyzed what I had.
You don't know what you got until it's gone.
Oh yeah, when they took it from me, and that goes to say, I never thought that I could end up here. When I say that, I mean, like, I had the bread, you know. I just thought jail was out of the question. Like,
you felt like you was on top of the world.
On top of the world until I got that rebid. They offered me them 13 years, and that's when everything slipped from up under me. You understand what I'm saying? I was young. I was young, naive, arrogant, all the above. Thought I knew everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it showed the OG showed me different. Like he humbled me, man. So, and like I said, I was taken away from. I used to be all over the world. Summer Jam, Big Six, motherfucking NCAA, Memorial Week in Miami. I used to be all these spots. Like I never in my wildest dream would have thought this was in my future. You understand what I'm saying? And now I'm here, and shit just got nasty for me, man. Whoa.
Whoa, what's your?
And then, oh yeah, bro just remind me of some shit. Some shit happened before I came to jail. Motherfucking police. I don't know if y'all know about the Dirty 30. Police had beat me up, and I broke my jaw. I went unconscious, and when I woke up, my fucking mouth was like click clacking. And make a long story short, I went to the hospital. My fucking whole jaw was broken. Like, so I had to get 2 surgeries on my mouth. And, you know, I got a suit pending against the Dirty 30. And dealing with that mentally, you know, that shit still fuck with me to this day. Like, I have dreams and shit. And I have dreams now, bro, I have dreams about everything you can think of. But there's only one thing that scares me, and I constantly dream about that, and that's running from the fucking cops, bro. Like, I'm talking about, like, I done got killed. Like, I have dreams of me walking out of the club, and niggas snatching my jewels. I'm reaching, I punch him, and he the gun go off. I get shot. That shit don't scare me. What scared me the most is running from the fucking cops. And what's crazy is I'm in jail, and I'm having dreams of that. Like, it's crazy, man.
Word. Cause they.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, you talking to me or?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, cause they the ones that could take it all away. You feel me? Like the pain go away. Like, know what I mean? Getting shot, fighting, getting it on. All that. We ain't scared of that. It's the police that, know what I mean? Put us in that cage and everything is gone. Like you said, that chain is gone. That $250,000 car is gone. That way your lifestyle is gone. It's no longer, know what I mean? It was just a facade. It was just for the moment. It was good while it lasted. But once the police put the cuffs on you, all that is gone. And that's what people fail to realize. We just look at the moment. We just think in the moment. You feel me? Like the glitz and the glamour, we get caught up.
That's a fact. And, you know, me sitting in my chair, I thought some shit. Like, I lost my wife. I lost my girl. I lost a lot, bro, behind this. I lost a lot of my niggas. R.I.P. Country. I mean, excuse my language. R.I.P. my man Country. R.I.P. my man Twan, all money in, explosive everything. I mean, I done lost bad people on this joint. Like, and I never in my wildest dream would have thought I would have been experiencing this, bro. Like, and even to this day, 2 days ago, cops still beat up a man in here, they done killed him. They say he had a heart attack, but they still beating us up, man. Like,
that's the thing. They do whatever they want with us, and then because we scum of society, nobody gonna really believe us because, know what I mean, we criminals. I be getting that in my comments all the time. Like, when, know what I mean, it something bad happened, like something crazy happened to a prisoner, saying, like, I put it up and they be like, oh, what do you expect? Like, they, know what I mean, like they deserve it. Like, yo, we human too, know what I mean? Like, we
absolutely.
Yeah, like, people make mistakes.
Right. That's another thing. Like, people don't realize how close they is to this too. Like, yeah, regardless if you go to work every day, 5 times a week, but you know that one mistake away from sitting in the same chair, bro. Like, people make mistakes all the time, bro. Like, I feel like me personally, it's harsh. But if you ain't rape a person or kill or something, like carrying a gun, I'm in jail for carrying a gun for protecting myself. I'm not in jail for taking something that don't belong to me or a tip. I didn't do none of that. I was concealing mine because I don't know what the next man thinking. You understand what I'm saying? At given times, I might have a certain amount, a significant amount, and it don't even necessarily gotta be mine. I might have Jewel's chain or something, or Jewel's ring or something. And occasionally I do, and somebody might want to come and take that. So for me, I'm gonna protect myself. You get what I'm saying? So
That's a fact, bro.
you can't say that for everybody. Everybody, and then you got motherfuckers, you got people in here that ain't even do the crime. You ain't do the crime, like bro, my man D-Rock, rock that body. Shout out to D-Rock one time, but you know, with his situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, his shit is all messed up. Like, he got acquitted. He got acquitted in one breath, but in the same breath got found guilty on the same charge. In what country, man? It don't make sense, bro. It don't make no sense. And I wanna shout you out too, bro. What you doing is so dope, man. Like, and I wanna get next to you when I come home. Like, I wanna come.
Absolutely, we gonna
really
work, bro. Trust.
Yeah, I want to come get next to you when I get home because you can do some things. Like, as you know, my man, my people, Joel's out there, his little stretch too. So he experienced this. I want him.
That
to
was
get
an ill
into him.
story. That whole story was ill. Like,
Yeah, so you could.
You could vouch for him on that. Know what I mean, that he just pulled up to the airport and they didn't even know. Like,
Nah,
oh yeah, you wasn't there. You.
I could elaborate. Me knowing my brother, but at the same time, can you blame him? How many rappers died in the last 2 years, bro? You get what I'm saying? They gotta be. Shout out to DMX. Shout out. My boy. Yeah, shout out X. Yeah, you know.
Yo, D-Rock used to love X as a little kid.
Yeah. Shout out to X, man. That was a legend, man. That was a living legend, but. You know, legends don't die, but at the end of the day, but can you blame them? How many rappers died in the past 2 years, past 6 months? They got a big target on their back. You think a man that's running around 30 million, look, he running around, he trying to do something stupid to jeopardize that? No, he trying to protect what's his, bro. Like,
that's a fact. New York laws need to change on the guns, man, because it's wild out there. It's one of the wildest parts of the country.
You have 1 minute left.
Absolutely. That you know, and that's crazy because that's the reason why I'm calling my mom to this day. Because every time I call, it's R.I.P. This, somebody died here. Yo, you know your friend? Oh, he died there. Or my cousin? Yeah, bro. Every time I call, it's an R.I.P. Bro. Like. That shit is like the wild, wild west, bro. So can you blame a motherfucker for protecting himself? Like, that shit. I'm puzzled on that, bro. Like,
that's a fact. People won't know unless. I mean, it's easy to look on the outside looking in, man. They don't know what it is to go through stuff like that and have to protect yourself.
Judge a nigga pain, bro. You can't judge a nigga. You ain't in his shoes, bro. That's why I don't judge nobody. I don't know what the fuck a motherfucker went through. You understand? Everybody different, bro.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Meek Mill for that expensive pain too, because that's what we go through every day.
You heard him?
Yeah, that expensive pain.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Oh man, they probably gonna call back. But yo, anybody got any questions they want to ask D-Rock or the homie Jewel's cousin? Know what I mean? Anybody got any questions on prison? I need some interactions here, man. I need some comments. I'm gonna wait for D-Rock to call back.
Charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we back. We still live?
Yeah, we live, bro. People keep people hopping in. More people hopping in.
Yeah, that's lit. But you know, yo, ask do any Inside the Box fans got any questions for me or anything like what they want to know?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. The homie just said, y'all got any questions for him? Just let him know. Put it in the comments so I can ask him.
Right, yeah, but you know, I wanted to, you know, we've been on a little bit on the dark side. I want to bring you to a little light side. I mean, on you know, we in here, like, we fathers and shit, and that shit don't stop. Like, I still gotta take care of my son, me being in jail. I still gotta take care of my family. I gotta make sure they eat Christmases, Thanksgiving, birthdays. I'm still doing all that behind in here. So, you know, just because we locked up, us being a father don't stop.
That's a hell of a responsibility, bro, because I'm sure, you know what I mean, you limited on what you could possibly do, but you still make it happen from in there, so that's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I tip my hat to you for that.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I'm blessed for that, because without my father, without the OG, none of this is possible, man. So I'm grateful for that, man, and I'm able to still
shout out to the big homie, the OG. Word.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about God, man, when I say that.
Oh, I thought you was... My fault.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to him, too. You know what I mean? But go ahead, bro.
Man, without the OG, none of this is possible. None of it, bro. So, you know, I want to take time out and give a shout out to that. But, you know, giving us that wisdom, giving us that the drive, all that, man. Like, cause I've been amongst people that had harsh sentences and gave up. Motherfuckers that's beating themselves up in here every day. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean as far as gave up, like physically, like they hung it up, or they just walking around like they don't?
I mean, that's both. Hung it up.
They dragging their feet.
Yeah, nigga don't want to get, excuse my language, people don't want to get the shower, eat, they just depressed all the time, you know what I'm saying, not taking care of themselves, so that's another fight, you know what I'm saying, when you in here, you got the time, but you gotta fight to be strong, bro, you gotta be a strong-minded person, everybody can't survive this, you understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact,
you
gotta be a strong motherfucker, man.
Feel like a predator sometimes, man. But you know, this shit is a different fight, bro. You know, I wish I met you on a different terms, but you know,
everything happens for a reason, my brother. We meeting right now, know what I mean? Because that's how God wanted. That's how God intended to be. We gonna
absolutely.
Know what I mean, we gonna turn this negative into a positive.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. And you doing some things out there. This is positive, man. This is so dope. Like, this is so dope. So when bro D-Rock had told me about you, I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to talk. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Ain't nothing. I'm not arrogant. I'm not too big for this. Let's do it. If this is what's going to get us out there, so people can have a little insight, let's do it. I'm gonna do my part. You understand what I'm saying? It don't cost me nothing. Why not? It don't cost me nothing being real, bro.
Alright, so if people want to know, what's your biggest lesson that you learned since being in there?
My biggest lesson is taking stuff for granted. You know what I mean? Thinking that you supposed to have some. You obligated. You ain't obligated to nothing but death. So if you got some, you cherish it, bro. With everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's a motherfucking walk, a walk in the park, freely, you ain't got a motherfucker telling you when to eat, sleep, and shit. You good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cherish that type of stuff. That's what I learned the most. Family, cherish everything. I mean, that I took for granted. The little things, it's the little small things. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Well, what's the worst part of the day for you? Know what I mean? Where does it get the most rough?
I'm not gonna lie. Waking up, man. Waking up. I mean, I'm waking up. I feel you blessed because you got another day, another chance. But damn, I'm still here. You get what I'm saying? You've been in and out of consciousness, in and out of dreams, and all that. Then you wake up.
You ever had a dream that way you felt like you was home?
Yeah, I had dreams like that. It felt so real. When I got up, I was pissed off.
Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow, man.
I know. I want to let you know it was good. It was good talking to you. I appreciate it. Whenever, if they reaching out, they want to hear me more. I'm here. I'm always willing. I'm gonna take your number. I want to shout you out and all that. And yeah, we got Explosive TV coming soon, man.
Explosive TV.
More money. Explosive TV coming soon. Explosive everything, man. And shout out to the Dits. Shout out to my man Els, Jim, Freaky. You know the rest, man. To my man, and shout out to Rowdy Rebel. You know what's up. Rose, man. I'm out of here. I got my man Shawoo coming on up next.
Oh yeah, my boy Shawoo.
Hello.
What's good, my brother? I'm about to put your pic so the people can see. You know what I mean? What you look like?
Yeah.
What was this? The ram horns? What D-Rock told me again?
Come again?
In the picture, what you holding?
Oh, that's the shofar. The shofar. That's the sound off. It sounds off when it's time for war. It sounds off when it's time to come together. You know what I mean? It's a sound that we just listening for to know what time that we gotta do whatever we have to do. You know.
It's like like to be aware in a sense, like you getting ready, you preparing, pretty much. Preparing.
Yeah, preparing. And when you preparing, you got to be in the right place to let everybody know. You're not just preparing yourself; you're preparing everybody because we in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a fact.
So you sounding off the shofar right now. Your show is the shofar. You sounding it off right now.
That was yeah, that's a fact. So
yeah.
how you been, my brother, since I last talked to you?
To keep it honest, you know what I'm saying? Last time I talked to you, I had explained how we had a brother in here that ended up mysteriously dead. It's been hard. It's been hard the last few days because after I got off the phone with you, I realized that it was a friend of mine. So it hit closer than what it usually hit. You know, I would like to say rest in peace to Tone. He's from Rochester, Western New York. He was a father of multiple kids. He was a husband. He was inspiring people to do things different. He opened up his heart to a lot of us, and we did the same back. He was a great man. Some of us make some mistakes, and we end up in this place, but that don't mean that we're not good people. You know what I'm saying? Even though they want to make it seem like we ain't, he was a real good man. So if his family's listening, even if they're not listening, I ask you guys to pray for his family. I send out that love and that shalom. Shalom means peace. And we fighting.
That's a fact, my brother. Dang, so you originally didn't know who it was?
Yeah, when I talked to you the first time, I originally didn't know who it was, you know, but this is a community. This is a community that we have. So we feel as though that everybody's family. So, you know what I mean? We was caring about that person regardless of what his name was or who he was. This is how me and D-Rock goes around in our community and keep it tight like that. So when I heard his name, you know, because I was locked up in Elmira stuck during COVID for 8 months with him. And we came over to this prison. And he shed a lot of jewels with me. And the same jewels that me and D-Rock cherished, he cherished. So therefore, like, it's an energy that we're all sharing that we just connect together. And to hear that happened to him, you know, I think was a test for me, D-Rock, and all of us. You know, we was doing the right thing. We're staying together. We're sitting there and we're uplifting each other. But knowing that the person was close, it put us through another challenge.
Yeah, that hits the heart.
Yeah, it hit the heart a lot. But that's why I'm happy to have who I have with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it would have ended up if I didn't have D-Rock to sit and talk to. You know what I mean? And this outlet right here to you know, say my piece. I appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely, my brother. We're grateful to have you on here, man. You be speaking wisdom. Yeah, you sound like a great brother, my brother. I know I only talked to you 2 times, but you could feel the spirit. You could feel the energy, man. You just know when you talking to, know what I mean, good people, man.
Yeah. and that's all I know how to be. You know what I'm saying? It's original, 100 all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're like that, you attract people just like that. You know what I mean? And it's funny that they want to give up on those that's in this prison system. But there's a lot of brothers that I met in here that's intelligent, smart, loving, kind, and all that. But the world paints a picture of an inmate as somebody that's an animal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not really trusted to give good qualities to life, but that's far from the truth.
They just look at things from face value standpoint. They don't look at the bigger picture, man. And that's why we're more susceptible to be in these situations, because we feel like we don't have nobody, you know what I mean? Because they all just kicking us while we down. They ain't extending that hand. They just writing us off as pieces of shit. You feel me? Like, it's very few good brothers to have around you, like you, Drock, know what I mean? Like, brothers like that's gonna pull out that good energy and that positivity, man, because everybody just looking at you like you the scum of the earth, man.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. But I also learned that when we're looking out for those hands to be extended from places that we've never seen it before, we forget about the ones that always had their hand extended. So I would like to say thank you for all the people that, if you have loved ones locked up, every time you answer the phone, that's special. We appreciate it. Every package that you send, we appreciate it. The time, every cash app, every cash app, every cash app, and every visit. Like, you know, I know we might call and it might seem like we're asking, but we don't. You guys are the only ones we can depend on. You know what I mean?
Y'all can't really make a way, like, know what I mean? Like, y'all can do but so much. It ain't like y'all can get a job, and if y'all do get a job, it's like 10 cents, 50 cents, like. That ain't gonna put no real food in your stomach, man. It's gonna buy y'all a little soup to hold y'all down for a couple hours, man. Like,
yeah, 50 cents, that would be a lot to what they really pay us.
Oh, damn.
What, how much we get paid? 7? We get paid 10 cents. You know what I mean? And it's so hard because these people are not caring because it's not their families that's locked up. We just went through a time period where they had the whole commissary list was out of stock. So there was no food that we can buy. And then when we got to go down there and eat this unhealthy, nasty food at Chow, they don't allow you to bring no food back.
Get the people a little insight on what they feed y'all in there.
Oh, what they feed us is soy food, but a lot of people can't digest that. And then you have potatoes that's not washed. You have, parts of meals that's missing. You know what I mean? And we're rushed out the door. When it's wintertime, they leave the door open before we don't stay in the cafeteria that long and rush us out. So we're eating like dogs. And we're not even allowed to bring none of our food back. But then we see the guards taking the food that the higher taxpayers pay for, and they're eating it when they can go home and eat. And the last time that we get to eat, my kids felt bad for me. They said, "Daddy, is you okay? Is you eating?" I said, "Well, the last time we get to eat is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way until 10 o'clock at night." That's unhuman. You know what I mean? It's very unhuman.
Yeah, y'all gotta try to go to sleep into y'all stomachs and y'all back.
Yeah, but while you in here, you're not under their control, but they make you got to do what they ask you to do for you can fight, for you can get out to your family. So even if you get some sleep, there are certain times that you have to stand up. They got to do count. So that sleep is wasted because you got to jump up when they say jump up. You know what I mean? But that's how important it is and how much we appreciate everybody on the outside because it's a lifeline.
Oh, damn, I ain't even think of that. Y'all got to jump up when y'all sleeping, when y'all middle of y'all nap. That y'all so tired, y'all sleeping, and they do count. Y'all got to wake up. Like, I ain't even think about it.
We got to jump up when they say.
We take
we got to jump up when they say jump up, and then we start our day off getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we start off earlier, and we got somebody kicking your bed. We just had a guy just a little while ago. The CO took his bed, flipped him on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And we're
Because
sitting in
he
a
was
place
he
where,
was asleep. He doing count time or
yeah,
something.
yeah, he was sleeping. The CEO just came over, picked him up, flipped him out the bed. And you have some people in here with real mental health problems, and you're expected not to react at all.
They want to know what's your worst encounter with a police, like with a CO. And then also what's your worst like witness that you what's your worst encounter that you witnessed with your own two eyes? Maybe somebody else that you saw something that was crazy that a CO did to an inmate.
Well, to keep it, because there's so many examples, I'm just gonna, just throw out a few. Just rambling. Personally, because of me helping other inmates and writing grievances and following the rules that they set for us, I've been kicked down the stairs in handcuffs. I had my nose re-broke. I've seen a guy going to trial and, excuse my language, but the CEO looks in his face and calls him the N-word. So he's antagonizing him. They try to pull him in the shed, to lock him in the shed, to beat him up. And I had to stand there and yell at the sergeant to let him know I'm a witness, and I'm not going to sit there and keep my mouth shut. You know what I mean? And then I see my brother. Yeah, I see my brother wake up every single day with this energy that he's going to overcome whatever they throw at him. So me and Drock, we try to stay out the way of these COs, but they find a way to push his buttons, and he's been standing strong, but it's hard when you walk in the trial and you're trying to stay away, and they come and they poke and they pry at you. You know what I'm saying? They took my brother and sent him off to a whole nother prison. They sent him to Attica, and then would not
Attica
even
is
let
one of
his
the worst
family.
prisons in America.
You got it. And then when his family is sitting there thinking that he's still in the prison that he was supposed to be in, and then they playing with our cycle, they playing with our mental. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I admire Drock so much, because he still hasn't been broken. When you have to fight off 9 police officers in a box fighting for your life, and there's no witnesses around, it's a scary thing. I don't care how much of a man you are. It's a scary thing because it's not that you're scared of them. You're scared you might not say, I love you to your wife no more. You might not say, I love you to your kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? My brother that just passed away, I know he had a lot of things he wanted to say to his kids, his wife, and everything. And now the opportunities is taken because we don't know what happened to him. So that's the things that we face with every single day. And this is why it's so important. It's so important that that you guys keep on shedding the light on this, man, and being there, because it's not about who's just in prison now. You got to understand that this is a generational thing. Now we have to worry about our kids. They actually don't have to do anything wrong to end up in this place. My brother was wrongly convicted, so that's proof right there in the pudding. I never knew why my mom was so scared for me to go to prison. Now I understand. It's life and death every single time that you wake up. Every word that you say out your mouth can end up to something extreme. No matter how good you do in this system, they feel as though that you're not human, that they're better. They can kick you while you're down, but you know what? When they kick us while we're down, every time we get on this phone, every single time we get that visit, every time that they're telling us we can't bring no food back and we get a package, we lift right back up. There's a point of time right now that people are getting packages sent, and they're not giving it to them for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and all the food's being spoiled.
They
this is tough, but
shit like that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been through a lot of experiences throughout this time, but God bless me that I came at an age that I came at. I can only imagine the mental strain it is on these young men. These young men that come here, and people are telling them they're trying to rehabilitate them, but when you come here, they tear you down even more. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine coming at a young age to this place and still keeping my sanity. But I see other people that did, and that gives me hope and strength. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, my brother. I definitely understand what you're saying. That's crazy, man. What's your when do you come home?
I have a merit coming up, but in January, but I'm just concentrating on finishing my programs and everything, and I'm only concentrating on the date that they have to let me out, because I'm not expecting nothing from these people. So around April will be my CR date, and y'all willing, hopefully, the Father blesses me to be back with my family, my kids, my treasures of this world. Hopefully I'll be back with them, and I hope the same for my brother Drock. You guys, if you don't know, if you guys don't know, he has a thing coming up tomorrow. Please pray for him. Send your positive energy. He has a lot of energy, but he still can take more. So just give it to him. Let's pray for the best. And I love talking to you. This is positive. I said this is shawoo. This is 716 to the 585 Western New York. We here. We connecting with everybody about the world. Well, it's 1 minute left. I'm gonna let my brother get back on. Shalom, brother. Thank you very much.
Shalom, my brother. Blessings.
Hey, yo, listen, 1 minute left. Inside the box, we still here. I ain't go nowhere. But listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all. I hope that y'all got to learn something today. I hope that y'all got to see some different perspectives, because we here. We do this for the whole world. You know, we all from New York. We ain't on no geographical shit. We doing it for the real ones. Only for the real ones. So if you real, holla at us. Inside the box. I love y'all. Thank y'all. G-Mac, you the man. And for everybody who's there, who cares, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Positive vibes. Tomorrow, wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck.
The voice
You
and
about
the
to
hero.
get these. About to get these. Huh?
The voice and the hero.
The voice of the hero. You already know, Dirk, my nigga. Yeah, I can't say that, little baby. But you already know, Rowdy. All the guys who've been through it, man. Y'all know what it is in the trenches. I see you, bro.
Thank
Just
you
keep
for
doing your
using
thing.
Securus. Goodbye.
Damn, that's crazy. That was a good live, man. We gonna end it off there, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all follow Inside the Box Films. We gonna have plenty of great content coming for y'all very soon. So Jesse James, USA too. We gonna do some great things with him. He got an Inside the Box freestyle coming soon. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Stay safe.